day at school. Nemo, the little clownfish, loved everything about school. He loved his classmates, he loved his teachers, and he loved to learn. Every morning, Nemo's dad, Marlin, took him to school. Along the way, Nemo always asked lots of questions. "What's a whale's tongue like, Dad?" Nemo asked. But before his father could answer, Nemo had moved on to the next question. "How many clownfish can a shark eat at one gulp?" He wondered, actually, why are we called clownfish? If his dad didn't know the answer, Nemo asked his teachers. One morning before school, Nemo saw his best friends, Tad, Pearl, and Sheldon. They played tag and algae in the middle before school started. Mr. Ray was on schoolyard duty that morning. He was everyone's favorite teacher. Nemo and his friends swam over and sang a special song they had made up just for him. "He's our favorite teacher, hip, hip, hooray. For the big spotted manta, we love Mr. Ray." Then it was time for school to begin. The first class of the day was music by Senior Seaweed and Octopus. Nemo and his classmates were getting ready for the spring concert. Nemo played the conch shell. Sheldon played the clams. The clams didn't like it very much. Tad strummed along on some kelp, and Pearl played the sand dollar tambourines. 1, 2, 3, Senior Seaweed said as he moved his legs to the music. Nemo and his classmates played the song over and over. One time, Nemo blew his conch shell too late. Then Tad forgot to strum, and the clams got cranky. Finally, everyone got it right. Then it was time for the next class. Nemo and his friends swam to science class. The lesson was your ocean home. Mr. Ray was the teacher. He called on Nemo. "Where do you live?" he asked. "Anemone. Said Nemo. "Nemo lives in an anemone." I can't even say that word. "An amenity," said Mr. Ray. "While the rest of us would be hurt by anemone's stings, Nemo brushes himself against one every day. That way the stings don't bother him." The rest of the class looked at Nemo in awe. "That's right," Nemo said proudly. He liked science class. Mr. Ray always found a way to make it interesting. Soon it was lunchtime. There were a lot of lunchroom rules, like no inking in the lunch area and no throwing sand, and absolutely no eating of classmates, no matter how tasty they looked. Nemo took out his lunch. "I'll trade my kelp sandwich for your algae pizza," he said to Tad. "Yum," said Tad. Doesn't sound very yummy. After lunch, it was time for recess. Everyone had fun playing hide and seek, but then Sandy Plankton got into a bit of trouble. She swam into a clam. Once Sandy was free, it was time for Nemo's next class. It turned out that there was a guest teacher that day, Dory. She was a regal blue tangfish who was one of Nemo and Marlin's good friends. "Hi, Elmo," she cried, waving at Nemo. The clownfish giggled. Dory was very forgetful. Dory taught the class how to speak whale. "Repeat after me," she instructed. "What did you say?" the class asked eagerly. "I just said hello," Dory exclaimed. Then it was show and tell time. Pearl brought in a cool piece of coral she had, and Sheldon, the seahorse, had some big news. His dad was having babies. "Who wants to go next?" asked Mr. Hermit. Nemo raised his fin. "Today I have some very special visitors for you all to come and meet. Come right in, guys." Anchor, Bruce, and Chum swam in. They were big sharks. The other kids were really scared because they thought the sharks might eat them. But Nemo told everyone how friendly they were. Pleased to meet you, said Chum. Don't worry, kids. We don't eat fish anymore. Well, we try not to anyway. After a brief question and answer period, the sharks left. Everyone breathed a huge sigh of relief. All too soon, it was time to go home. Nemo's dad came to get him. How was your day today, son? He asked as they swam home. Oh, Dad, it was awesome, Nemo cried. Sandy got stuck in a clam, Dory taught whale, and I brought in the sharks for show and tell. I can't wait till tomorrow. Marlin shook his head sadly. I'm sorry, Nemo. I can't let you go to school tomorrow. Nemo frowned. Why not? He asked. His dad smiled. Tomorrow's Saturday. The end.